Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Happy Double Down Day. I've got Cassandra here with me today. Say hi, Cassandra.
Hello, how are y'all?
So what is everybody working on today? Cassandra, do you want to tell us what you're working on first?
I am working on a rewrite from a novel that I wrote back in 2017. So I'm writing a very detailed outline at this time. So I haven't yet chose a rough draft challenge word count goal, but this is what I'm doing. What
That's
about you?
exciting. I am doing a listen through kind of edit proofread type thing on my draft for my serial. And I'm hoping to send it off to my new editor, I hope, if she likes it soon. So I'm trying to get it as cleaned up as possible for her. That's what I am working on. Let's hop over to the comments. I put a portal hop over to Sarah's stream at 1 p.m. so you guys just have easy access to it. Also, a link for Cassandra's channel is in the description. If you haven't subscribed, which I'm sure most of you have, please do so. Her streams are great. And I also have the links for everybody else's Double Down Day streams. So you're all set. Everything's in the description. Rachel's here. Good morning. Grabbing more coffee. Then I'll be ready to hop into the manuscript again. Jackie, hello. I have another 1K to go to double my normal word count. Happy to be here. Inca, hello, hello. I'll leave this open for watch time, but I need a nap so bad. Lady, go get some sleep. Hopefully catch you all later. And don't forget to boot the like button. Thank you, Inca. Hey, Daisy, how are you? MDB, let's do it. Yes. Hey, Mel. Hi, hey. Hey, Sky, haven't seen you in ages. How are you? And Ange, good morning, good morning. And Lottie, hello. Let's see. Oops, jumped on me a bit. Give me a second. Lottie, I need a monitor for better neck positioning and better keyboard. Yeah, ergonomic stuff is the way to go for sure. Hafran, hello. What are you working on? And Soledad, hey, hey. And Sky says I'm more of an evening writer, so I'm spending the morning journaling and plotting. Awesome. And Rita, hello, hello. Ready for new words and starting Rough Draft Challenge. Exciting. Hey Jen, how are you? Working in my office today. Awesome this morning. Yeah, I need to get my office back in order too. We kind of rearranged everything and put some new shelves up. So super exciting about that. Hey, Allie Scattered Squirrel. I love your name so much. That just makes me grin. Allie says, good morning. Working on work writing this morning, hoping to wrap it up quickly. Awesome. Hey, Linda. How are you? Enjoy that lunch. Good to see you. I think this is your first time here, so welcome. And Melissa, hello. Welcome to you as well. And Sky says, I'm usually asleep by now, but not working nights anymore for the moment. So here, yay. Well, I'm glad you're here. All right. I think we should go ahead and get started, don't you, Cassandra?
Yes, it sounds like we have lots to do.
We do have lots to do, and Sarah is up right after us at 1, and I want to make sure we have a break in between streams. So we're going to do 3 30-minute sprints today just to ensure that we have a nice little buffer. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and I will see y'all on the other side of 30. Happy sprinting. Okay, everybody, that was our first 30-minute sprint. Cassandra, how'd you do?
Good. I'm working through some parts of the plot that are not making sense.
Yeah. It's good to get that stuff figured out before you start writing, unlike me, who usually starts writing and then it's like, wait, this doesn't work. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I'm trying to. This is the most complicated project I've ever worked on, and so I'm trying to find a balance between my heart that is a discovery writer and the reality that trying to write most of this in discovery was just going to leave a bunch of plot holes. So
Yeah. Yeah. I usually do an outline and then somewhere around the middle of act 1, I go completely rogue and just throw it out the window, and yeah. It's a lot of fun, but it causes a lot of problems. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments. How did y'all do? Jody Jean, hello, hello. Good to see you. And Melissa finally finished a love scene last sprint, so ready to move on to the next scene. Awesome. I think we got this figured out, the muting issue. But if you hear us during the sprints when we're supposed to be muted, just pop a comment in the comment box and I'll double check everything. Let's see. Carla, hey Carla, YouTube did that "you didn't need to know this started, right" thing to me, but I'm here. We're glad you're here. And YouTube is doing all sorts of strange things like that, but we just roll with it. Carla, I like the jelly cam. I'm so glad, but now I have Jimmy Buffett stuck in my head. Yeah. Lottie, wow, I had on some ambient music and couldn't understand why I slid down lower and lower in my chair. Note to self, sleep music does not work for me as writing music. Probably a good thing to know. I like EDM with no lyrics. There's a bunch of good Spotify playlists that have that, and that's a lot of fun. That's good to listen to because it's usually like got all those binaural beats for focus in there. So just a little heads up on that. Let's see. I don't know if we're going to make it to everybody's comments. So if I do not get to your comment, please don't take it personally. There are a lot of people here and we don't have much time because we need to stay on schedule. So let's see. Aria, hello. I forgot to refresh the stream so it wouldn't start for me. Yeah, that happens to all of us, but we're so glad you're here. And Soledad, okay, I passed my normal daily goal. My late lunch just arrived, so I think I'm taking a break from writing for a sprint or two before I try to double the goal. Awesome. Enjoy your lunch.
Ooh, lunch sounds good.
Lunch does sound good. Yeah. Daisy, do I love my newsletter because I write it myself in the same way I would write messages to a friend? Yes. Does it scare me to do that? Absolutely. Yeah, that is terrifying, but it's the best way to do it, right? Because at least as far as I'm concerned, I want my readers to feel like friends to an extent. And when you're authentic, that kind of reaches them more. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Let's see. Rita, I'm catching up with HB90 task blocks from the last few days so I can add colored marbles to my shower. Yay! I need to see my progress. Those colored marbles are amazing. It's such a great way to see your progress. And if you don't know what we're talking about, it's a follow through fix thing. So have to join follow through fix when it opens up again and learn how to do that because we are all learning so much about following through with Sarah this year. It's amazing. Angela, has anyone heard of Distinct Book Club? They reached out to me about being featured author for an event, but I've never heard of them. That sounds to me like one of those spam bot phishing things. I get tons of those. I used to get tons of those based on the contact form on my website, but I had my web host take it down and I don't get a lot of those anymore. So you may want to be careful about that. There are a lot of those going around. Have you gotten hit with any of those, Cassandra?
I have. I get them almost every day.
Yeah. I got emailed by Stephen King. I mean, for one of those. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we all have to be very careful about that. It's getting out of control. Let's see. Sky says listening to YouTube videos during sprints and journaling. Did it jump on me? No, it didn't. Sorry. Listening to YouTube videos during sprints and journaling various things this morning. Awesome. Okay, y'all, we're going to jump into the next sprint. See you in 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, that is our second sprint done. Please remember, if you haven't done so yet, to hydrate and move around. Some of us have been sprinting for hours, and if you're anything like me, you forget to get up and move around. Okay, Cassandra, how'd you do?
Oh, good. I got lunch and kept working on my outline.
Awesome. I did some things on Substack. There is so much good fiction over there, y'all. And so much of it is short fiction, which is so much less daunting to read when you're trying to do networking and communicating with readers and other creators. Love it over there. Let's jump over to the comments. I know, whoops, I just hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. I know we had some new people join us, so welcome. Glad to have you here. Let me see what's going on. MDB says, I've been doing a lot of domestic tasks and hitting a lot of ADHD walls, so I've added just a tad over 500 words so far today, but now I need to start my sourdough. First of all, 500 words isn't nothing, so that's amazing. Second of all, I really need to learn how to make sourdough. All this talk about everybody making their own is making me very hungry and very jealous because I love sourdough. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Carla to Angela, I'm getting a lot of those book club requests too. Yeah, they're so sketchy. It's just, it makes me so mad that people try to take advantage of creative people like this or of anybody like this. Let's see. Kat, hello. Kat says, I've done a lot of procrastinating on this double down day so far. Moved furniture, changed out the throw pillows, ordered a new TV stand, organized shelves, laundry, basically everything but right. You know, that happens to me sometimes on double down day too. I get so like ready for it during the week that by the time it comes up, I'm like, I don't think I can write today. So I feel that. Just like today, I'm doing Substack instead of writing. But, you know, it doesn't have to be about the words. It can just be about getting more done than usually done in general. Lottie says it also means hail and are connected to natural elements, which pairs well with your writing about ice and forces like love. I think that was in response to someone else's comment. Jesse, hey, how are you? What are you working on? Hey, the literary eclipse. I'm glad I was finally able to make a double down day. I desperately need some words. Awesome. We're glad you're here and wishing you all the words. Melissa worked on formatting for my upcoming release and ready to dive back into words next round. Awesome. And how do you find stuff on Substack? I feel lost over there. It's difficult at first. You just kind of have to search and the search is not great. So like if you put in someone's name, sometimes it won't even show them to you. It's better if you put in like search terms. Like I searched for romantasy and fantasy romance, and I found some people that way. If you have any questions, just hit me up on chat. I'm happy to help you out in any way that I can. Not that I'm an expert. Are you enjoying it over there, Cassandra? You just started your Substack,
Yes,
right?
stuff finds me, really. I mean, honestly, they didn't take very much for them to start suggesting really cool stuff. And then I did go searching. And then when I found Kay, it was like, oh, look who Kay recommends. And then it was everyone from here.
Yeah.
So it was great to find a lot of people I knew that way. But
yeah, and also if you scroll through your home tab a lot, they'll eventually get to recommendations down there at the bottom. And I've picked up a lot of good people to subscribe to and follow there as well. But I love it over there. See, Jackie added 303 words that sprint and 310 the sprint before. Mom called, so I missed it. That's okay. Moms are important. I'm going to actually, when we're done here, go see my mom because I'm getting ready to go out of town for a week. Let's see. Nicole, 596 words. That's amazing. Finished a chapter and I'm planning out the next one. That's awesome. See, Daisy says, next sprint will be the last one. Have to run to Easter Vigil. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter to you and to everyone else who celebrates as well. Let's see. Carla says, Angela, look at who your friends are following. Yeah, that's a very good start for Substack. Aria, 812 words. Is it Dyron or Duran? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so please correct me if I mess it up. 489 words this sprint and 808 the one before. Had a parcel delivery mid-sprint this time. Amazing. Let's see. KJ Hansen writes, oh my God, so many people on Substack. I must find you all. Yeah, there are a lot of us. There's been like a massive influx. All right, y'all, one more sprint and then we'll hop over to Sarah's. Yeah, actually. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Okay, that was our last sprint. Cassandra, how'd you do?
Good.
Yeah.
Digging into more of the details of my outline.
Awesome. I did some more Substack things and checked my email. My email inbox is a disaster. I go through phases where I just don't delete anything and then I like purge the whole thing, just burn it down. All right, let's jump over to the comments. We're not going to hit them all because I want to make sure everybody has a nice little break before Sarah's sprint start at 1. Speaking of Sarah's sprints, there is a link to them posted at the top. So there's her link. It's also in the description box below. Whoops, I forgot to click off of that. How did y'all do? Let me get down here to the bottom. Let's see. Speaking of Sarah, Sarah's here. Hello, Sarah. She says, I've spent this whole morning cleaning up and being with the kids. Woo, time to write, or at least set up pretty notebooks. All of that sounds wonderful. I'm glad you spent some time with the kids this morning, and there are never too many pretty notebooks, right? I think we all agree on that in this group. Let's see. Rach says, now that I have a happy tummy, getting back to it. Yeah, I saw something about chicken fajitas and my mouth started watering and my stomach growled. So thanks for that, Rach. Jackie says, all right, the kid is awake and it's time to get ready to hang with family. Rita says, no new words, but progress in writing tasks. Awesome. Let's see. MDB says, cheese, fresh black figs, and coffee snack. Yum. While I work on this section, I'm not getting a lot of words down, but I do keep making myself giggle. That is important. That's good. It's good when it's making you laugh and not cry, right? Okay, let's see. I think that's going to do it for us. This gives you about 15 minutes to get a snack, walk around. If you're like me, take your dog out. Cassandra, thank you so much for co-hosting with me today. I had a great time.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. I will see you in Sarah's sprints in about 15 minutes. Thanks for hanging out with us on Double Down Day. And wishing you... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying bye.
Yeah. Wishing you guys all the words and happy sprinting. We will see you in a few minutes.